dear students. Hope you are all fine and I hope that you are all safe at home. Okay, please take all the precautions against corona and safeguard yourself. Okay, so all know that I congratulate once again that you have passed 10th standard and now you are entering into your 11th standard, right? You have crossed one complete cycle, that is 10th standard, and now you are inside another cycle, that is higher secondary. Okay, you are in higher secondary. So from now itself you have so many responsibilities. Okay, we are going to talk the responsibilities to you. We are going to share the responsibilities with you. Okay, so we know that the whole country is facing the toughest situation now. Okay, the whole world is locked down due to this corona, and the education, the teachers and the students, they may get suffered due to this lockdown. Okay, so anyway, our school, that Imam Matriculation Higher Secondary School, we welcome you all to Imam Matriculation Higher Secondary School once again, and we are not leaving the education as it is. Okay, so even then, even the lockdown is going on, we are trying our level best to keep our students. Okay, now in all from LKG to 12th standard, the classes are going on effectively and all the students are cooperating very much, and they are the classes are going as the regular classes goes on. Okay, so I once again I thank all the students of Imam Matriculation Higher Secondary School. Now I am here to share that is how you are entering into 11th standard, right? So what are the activities that is going to be taken part in 11th standard through this online classes, how you want to join in this online classes, and what are the things you have to do, and some general advices. Okay, so during this lockdown, that is after the results have announced, we have started giving you some that is important English words that you are often using, then some translations, then how to speak in English fluently. So many practices we are giving through the WhatsApp, right? Most of the students are using it properly and they are giving us a feedback also. Ma'am, this is a very important, that is very useful for us. We are using it and we are that is practicing the words, whatever you are sending. You have given a very good feedback. Thank you, students. And those students who have not followed that, please do it. It will be very useful for you. So even this lockdown time is the toughest time. This is a very good opportunity for you all students. I hope that if you use it properly, it will be a very useful time that you can spend it. Okay, that is in this time you can do wonders. So many, that is you have crossed at I think almost 1 month, right? So in this 1 month you might have done wonders. Okay, you have to self develop yourself. Okay, you know your drawbacks, you know in which area you were lagging, so many things you are aware of that, right? So you have to identify that by yourself and you have to develop it, because you are now grown up, you are entering into higher secondary class, you have so many responsibilities on your head. Okay, so you all know education is one of the important weapon in this world. Without education there is nothing, right? So for that only your parents are spending much of money and they are working hard to make you study, right? So we also know all the difficulties, and you all know about our correspondent, and he is giving very much importance to education, that you all know about it. Okay, from LKG to 10th standard, so many students were studying here. So at that time you might have watched, he will be always watching around you, right? What are the enna padikringa, eppadi padikringa அப்படிங்கறத he will be watching and he will be giving advices to you. So now also he is keenly watching you and he is very particular that our students will not waste this lockdown time. It must be utilized. That's his only intention, because education is very important. So if we practice them to do such a things in this lockdown, they will be practicing. That means in the ஏதாவது நம்ம உங்களை வந்து இந்த மாதிரி பண்ணணும் அப்படி நாங்க practice பண்ணி விட்டோம் அப்படினா you in the time it will not be wasted, right? It will be effectively used. Okay, because you are going to face the public exam in the forthcoming that is the other 2 years you are going to write a public exam, right? For that you have to prepare it more and more. Okay, it is not not like 10th standard. 11th and 12th standard or not like 10th standard. It is much more. We have to give importance more than 10th standard. Okay, the subjects are very tough. The subjects will be that will be here. That is the subject will be vague. Okay, so you have to analyze it. You have to find out a methodology to study that. So many things are there. So our correspondent sir is very particular to do this online class only for your development. He is an ME graduate and he had worked as a chief engineer in the government sector, and he had received the honest award, that is an Nano award for his honesty. Okay. So he was a topper all along his studies, and he has secured center in most of the subject. Okay, so he is a live inspiration for us. So if we follow his that is studying methods and methodologies, we can also come up in life going to see a new environment, that is new books, new classrooms, new set of students, right? You are not going to sit with the same set of students. You are going to sitting in a new set of students, new groups. Okay, so you are very eager to see your new teachers also. This time you are going to enter into a new new way of teaching, online teaching also. I congratulate all of you to well cooperate for that. And now our academic dean, Mrs. Shiju Arun. She is an ME PhD, Dr. Shiju Arun, ME PhD, and she is also giving a lot of advices and giving a lot of efforts for the betterment of the students, for the development of the students, and under the guidance of our correspondent sir and our academic dean, a group of the team of teachers are there in 11th and 12th standard, that is in higher secondary, to guide you, to support you, and to lead you in a proper way, and you coach you to score better marks. Okay, so here are the teachers. So now let me introduce how we will conducting the online classes. Okay, actually what we will do means the teachers will prepare the video tutorials. Okay, as they do in the classrooms, they will do a video tutorial, and therefore we will form a groups for you. Okay, as we have formed a group for you to prepare for the board exams, we have segregated a group, right? Likewise, we will form a group. Okay, in that group we will forward you the YouTube tutorials. Okay, so that based on the tutorials they will give you the homeworks. Okay, so the homeworks will be given in the day before. The next day you have to finish that homework and you have to forward it to your group teachers. Okay, the group teachers will check it, and if there is any corrections or that, they will inform you and they will follow you. Okay, so this is the simple way we are using to follow up you. Okay, and also we are conducting the Zoom classes or Google Meet classes, online classes also we are going to conduct it, that we will inform you step by step. Okay, so here I'm here because still now you are in high school level, right? You have completed 10th standard. So in 10th up to 10th standard level, the portions are very less. Okay, yes, when compared to 11th and 12th, the portions of 10th standards are very less. They are the very basic things you have studied. Okay, so when you enter into the higher secondary, either it is a science group or it may be a commerce group, you will have to learn more and more things. Okay, because this is these 2 years you are going to study about it is going to determine your career, right? For that career, every base you are going to study it here. Okay, so even if you are a commerce student, you will be studying all the basic things related to commerce, economics, accounting, everything over there. Similarly, in science group, physics, chemistry, science, maths, everything you are going to study it here. Now, so you are going to study it in depth, romba deepa padikka poringa. So and you have to put full effort. Okay, so whatever the group you have selected, so in that group you have to put your full effort. Okay, I am going to give you a small advice regarding this because you are going to face the board exams in 11th and 12th standard. Okay, so a small advice I am going to give you. Please try to follow it. Okay, so you all might have heard about the wording that action speaks louder than voice. Have you heard it? Yes, you all might have heard this word. What is the Tamil meaning of this? அதாவது எந்த ஒரு விஷயமும் வார்த்தையினால பேசுறதை விட செயல்படுத்தி காட்டுறது தான் அது வந்து நல்ல ஒரு வழியில் அது வந்து நம்மளால காட்ட முடியும். Action speaks louder than voice. This word many times, or many times you might have used this word, but have you ever think that have you ever applied this word in your life, or have you acted upon this word? If I ask a question to you, the answer will be definitely most of the answer will be no. Okay, so we will always used to say, I will do this thing, I will do that thing, I will become a doctor, I will become an engineer, I will become a top scorer. Everything you will speak, but are you doing action for that? In action, in 10th standard also, you all have given your full efforts, right? So the teachers crushed you. Some of you have studying by your own. Some of you are studying only because of the that is forcing of the given by the teachers. Okay, so even then you couldn't score good marks in your exams, whatever the teachers conducted. You couldn't score good marks. Do you think in which area you were lagging? Did you analyze that? Everyone are studying, everyone are framing a timetable, everyone they are following a schedule. Even then you couldn't get good mark, you couldn't understand everything. Do you ever think in which part you are lagging? Many of you will say, study this way, study that way. Many teachers will tell you, if you can't able to understand, try to mug up this, memorize it. Okay, so many ideas you are getting from so many sides. Okay, still you are not able to understand it, still you are not able to remember those things. The common answer that is commonly the students will tell that I couldn't remember anything, I couldn't understand it. This is that is the reasons you are telling. Okay, so did you think why you can't remember it? Can you ever, did you ever forget the letters A to Z? No. The numbers from 1 to 100, did you ever forget that? No. Why? What is the reason? Why you still now you didn't forget the rhymes you have studied in your KG? But the topics you are studying now, after some time you are forgetting. What is the reason behind that? I'll tell you one thing. What you are doing is, you are opening the book, you are reading something. Okay, so after reading something you couldn't understand. What you are doing, you are closing the book, you will leave it. If you understood, you are closing the book and leave it as. If you don't understand, you will stop, you will quit study and you will go. Okay, but you just recall what you have done in your KG. Why you are still remembering A to Z and the numbers from 1 to 100 and all the rhymes? What is the reason? The reason is you were repeatedly doing that. I cannot remember how many times I have practiced A. After completing A only, I will go for B, right? So many times we have practiced A, one or rhyme. So many times we have sung that song. Okay, that's the reason we are not forgetting that A to, that is K, whatever we have studied in your, that is KG standards. Okay, but now everything we are forgetting. The reason is we are not repeating and recalling. Okay, that I have found out in so many students. You are not repeating and recalling. You are just studying. If you understood, you will just leave it. If you couldn't understood, you will quit it and go away. Okay, or what you will do, you will directly take it to your teachers and ask you, ma'am, I couldn't understand. You just explain me, ma'am. That you will do. Okay, you should not do it like that. So I'll give you one advice. What you have to do, if you are reading something, because you are now entering into higher secondary, okay, you should not study just like that. Okay, so whenever you are reading a topic, okay, you are just, for example, if you are studying geography, okay, you are reading a sentence, you couldn't understand. What you will do, you will skip that sentence and go to the next sentence. So you will read a para. Still that you couldn't understand anything. ஏதோ கொஞ்சம் புரிஞ்சிருக்கும் இல்லையா, அதை அப்படியே அட்ஜஸ்ட் பண்ணிட்டு வச்சிருப்பீங்க. Is it right? No. If you couldn't understand a sentence, you have to again study that sentence. Okay, even then you couldn't understand that. Okay, then again study 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 times. Definitely you will understand it and then go to the next line. Okay, until then you should not go to the next line. Otherwise it will not be understandable to you. Okay, it will always be confusing. You cannot able to understand the concepts. Okay, if you are a commerce group student, you have to, so many things may be discussed there. Okay, so many ethical things, so many financial things, so many commercial things, so everything will be explained there. So everything you have to understand it, and you have to try to write it by your own. Okay, just mug upping and writing will not help you in 11th standard and 12th standard. Okay, you have to try to write it in your own words. But when you can எப்போ உன்னால ஓனா எழுத முடியும்? Once you understand everything, you can write. If you are a science group students, there are physics, chemistry, maths, so many subjects, biology. So what you do, for each subject you have to follow a different strategy, and you have to write it again and again. You have to work out it again and again and again. Still you get an idea. Okay, for that you can suggest, you can ask your friends. Some friends will be strengthened in one area, somebody will be strengthened in maths, somebody will be have strength in physics, somebody will be in chemistry. You have to get ideas from all those students, and you have to develop your own methodology. Okay, so that will definitely help you. So this is the main reason why you are forgetting the things whatever you are studying. Okay, because you are not studying properly because of the laziness. Okay, you are trying to avoid, you are trying to leave. That is the main reason. So try to avoid that. Okay, the next thing I have to discuss with you is always the students will try to blame the situations. Okay, so you will always say that I couldn't understand, I could not remember, otherwise I don't like that, எனக்கு இது வராது, என்னால முடியாது, like that you will tell. Okay, you will try to blame the situations. Because I went to somewhere, I couldn't attend the class, so that I could not understand the topic. Because I attend a marriage function, I couldn't attend the class, so I couldn't understand anything. Now you can say, because of this lockdown, because of network problem, because of that problem, this problem, I cannot see the video, so that I couldn't study that. So many problems you can, so many situations you can blame. Okay, so that is not a good thing. A good student will not blame the situations. Okay, you have to avoid saying excuses. That is the very most important thing. Avoid saying excuses and never say no to anything. I can't, I don't, I cannot. That excuses you cannot say. Okay, never say excuses and don't say no to anything. Especially in 11th standard, it is not needed to study hard or study smart is not enough. Okay, so you have to study to acquire knowledge. That is very important. Acquiring knowledge is very important. Whatever the knowledge you are acquiring in the 2 years, it will definitely help you, going to help you when you are until the end of your breath. Okay, so please try to study to acquire knowledge. You all know Newton's third law, right? What Newton's third law says? For every action there is equal and opposite reaction. Okay, so if you are expecting a reaction in the sense you will sit simply, but you need marks, right? You will always expect, students will always expect that. You will be lazy, you will avoid everything, but you need mark. Okay, so what Newton third law says, for every action there is equal and opposite reaction. If you are expecting 90% reaction, you have to put an effort of 90%. That is action. 90% action கொடுத்தாதான் 90% reaction. ஒரு ball எந்த அளவுக்கு போடுறியோ அந்த அளவுக்கு அந்த ball திருப்பி வரும் இல்லையா? So for every action there is an equal reaction. For that reaction you have to put in effort. For that action you have to put in effort. For many people say that expectation will hurt. I will not say that expectation will hurt. If you are expecting something, you have to, that expectation will expect something from you. நீ 90% expect பண்ற அப்படின்னா அந்த 90% உன்கிட்ட இருந்து நிறைய எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணும் இல்லையா? அதை நீ கண்டிப்பா கொடுத்தாதான் you can achieve. Okay, so acquiring knowledge is very important. You have to study hard, study smart, and acquiring knowledge is also very, very important. So students, please try to study to acquire knowledge. Okay, so nothing is permanent in this world. Your friends will not be permanent. Your parents will not be always with you. Your feelings will not be permanent with you. Your your appearance will not be permanent with you. But the only thing that is always permanent with you is the knowledge you have acquired. Okay, so that I'm insisting you again and again. It will be following still the end of your life. Okay, it will be coming still, it will be following you still the end of your life. So try to study to acquire knowledge. How to study, that I will give you in a separate video for that. Okay, I'll definitely give you a separate video for that. So students, this is the time, this is the opportunity you have given. So you try to find out the obstacles which is not that is hindering you. Okay, ஒன்ன வந்து மேல போக முடியாம உனக்கு உங்களுக்குள்ள இருக்கிற obstacles என்ன, தடை என்ன அப்படிங்கிறது you have to analyze it and use your that is full effort. Give more and more much pain to acquire knowledge. Once you taste to acquire knowledge, you will not leave it. Okay, ஒரு வாட்டி ட்ரை பண்ணி பாருங்க, இதுல என்னதான் இருக்குது, ஒரு வாட்டி நம்மளால என்ன ஏன் முடியாது, இதுல இருக்கிறத பாப்போமே அப்படின்னு if you are trying, you will not leave it. It will inspire you again and again. You will be inspired by that. என்ன இருக்கு அடுத்து என்ன, you have to study everything relating with your life. லைஃபோட ரிலேட் பண்ணி படிச்சு பாரு. எந்த ஒரு கான்செப்ட் படிச்சாலும் அதை நமக்கு நடக்கிற ஒரு ஆக்டிவிட்டிஸ் கூட ரிலேட் பண்ணி படிக்க ட்ரை பண்ணும். That I will explain you in a separate video. So if you try to study to acquire knowledge, it will definitely help you and it will definitely help you to score good mark. So not only to you should not study always to score good mark alone. Okay, so you have to work hard. That will definitely, your mark will definitely help you. Okay, it will determine 50% of your career, but the knowledge you are acquiring will fulfill the 100%. Okay, so students, I request once again to study smart, hard, and you have to put your full effort. Okay, what I have told, action speaks better than words. Words ஆல நம்ம என்ன வேணாலும் சொல்லிட்டே இருக்கலாம், but what attitude you are showing, that is very much important. Okay, what are the things I have said to you? Don't say excuses, don't say no, repeat and recall everything. Okay, you have to repeat and recall everything, put your full effort, understand the obstacles. Okay, prepare a study methodology for each subject and you have to prepare now itself. Okay, இப்போதுலேருந்தே ஒன்று ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணிக்கணும். ஏன்னா இப்போ நீங்கள் வந்து எப்படி ஒரு ஸ்டெப் எடுத்து வைக்கிறீங்களோ, எந்த அளவுக்கு நீங்கள் உள்ள போறீங்களோ அந்த அளவுக்கு உங்களோட லைஃப்ல நீங்கள் பெரிய ஆளாக வரலாம், கண்டிப்பாக வரலாம். அந்த மாதிரி அவங்க நம்ம இந்த 11th 12th நம்ம எந்த அளவுக்கு எஃபோர்ட் கொடுக்குறோமோ அது கண்டிப்பாக நம்மளை வந்து நல்ல ஒரு இடத்துக்கு கண்டிப்பாக it will make you to reach a very good level. Okay, we will reach a very good level. So hope you could understand it and I hope that you will definitely follow this. And if you have any difficulties regarding this online classes, or if you need any type of motivations, or if you need any other help, you kindly ask everyone to contact us and you can ask your difficulty, you can tell your difficulties and it will be clarified. Definitely a very good team is there to support you always. And again I am congratulating everyone for a better future, because these 2 years are going to decide a future for you. So I am congratulating everyone to attain a good future and I wish you all a very